Beneath the Bodhi tree, Buddha meditated in peace, his serene presence attracting disciples seeking wisdom and understanding. A crying child's voice pierced the tranquility, carried by its mother, who appeared wearied and overwhelmed by despair. The mother approached Buddha cautiously, bowing deeply before speaking, her voice trembling with exhaustion and barely concealed frustration. Blessed One, my child's cries torment my soul. I lose patience and despair consumes me. I cannot endure this. Buddha's gaze softened, and he beckoned the mother to sit beside him, cradling the child in her arms tenderly. My daughter, he began, his voice calm as flowing water. Your suffering is the ripple upon the pond's surface. Turning to the disciples gathered nearby, Buddha gestured toward a small, still pond shimmering under the sunlight's golden hues. Look closely, Buddha said, his words unhurried but deliberate. When a stone disturbs the water, what happens to the surface? One disciple answered eagerly, the surface trembles. The ripples spread outward, yet the disturbance eventually ceases, leaving the pond still again. The Buddha smiled, nodding approvingly, then turned his attention back to the mother and her restless child. Each cry, each wail, Buddha continued, is like a pebble dropped into the pond. They disturb but do not destroy stillness. The mother's expression revealed doubt mingled with confusion, her breath shallow as her child's cries reached an even louder pitch. Blessed One, I cannot help but react. My frustration swells like a wave, overwhelming me with each cry my child utters. Buddha gestured calmly, his movements deliberate yet graceful, drawing their focus toward the pond's unwavering resilience despite the ripples. In parenting, Buddha explained, patience is your pond, frustration is the wave. Each ripple begins small but amplifies when resisted. He reached out gently, placing his hand upon the child's tiny head, his touch soothing as moonlight on restless waters. Be the stillness, Buddha urged. Allow each ripple its moment, without resistance. A calm pond regains stillness when left undisturbed, a disciple observed. But Blessed One, how can one ignore such ripples when they seem relentless and unending? Surely patience wears thin. Buddha turned toward the disciple, his gaze steady, his voice unwavering as he answered, patience is not the absence of effort. The child momentarily quieted, gazing at Buddha with wide, curious eyes, and the mother's posture eased, relief settling into her spirit. Buddha gestured toward the sunlight illuminating the pond's surface, its glimmers casting gentle reflections upon the gathered assembly's attentive faces. Light shines upon the pond, revealing beauty, despite imperfections. Parenting finds harmony when patience illuminates moments both calm and chaotic. The mother bowed her head, tears flowing freely, and murmured, Blessed One, your words are profound, yet how shall I apply them? Buddha regarded her thoughtfully, his demeanor encouraging and firm, emphasizing, begin by breathing deeply, pausing before action. Patient silence reveals understanding. The disciples whispered among themselves, nodding in agreement, their reflections dwelling upon Buddha's wisdom and its applications to their own lives. My daughter, Buddha said gently, addressing the mother's doubts directly, imperfection is neither failure nor weakness. Imperfection shapes resilience, compassion, and strength. As the child's cries softened and steadied, Buddha remarked, even the child seeks harmony, though they express their needs without understanding. A disciple asked, Blessed One, what if one's patience falters under strain? How does one recover from moments of anger? Buddha answered without hesitation, anger clouds the pond's waters, but stillness returns when clouds drift and effort ceases. The mother sighed, her expression gradually shifting toward gratitude, though doubt lingered faintly, flickering like shadows cast by flickering flames. Buddha continued, addressing the assembly and the mother simultaneously. Parenting challenges the heart's depths, yet it refines love's clarity and resilience. Turning toward the crying child once more, Buddha allowed himself a warm smile, his gaze conveying boundless compassion and limitless understanding. The ripple ceases. The pond calms, Buddha concluded, his wisdom resonating deeply. As patience guides the heart toward peace and connection, the mother bowed deeply, cradling her child closer to her chest, murmuring, "Thank you, Blessed One. Your guidance inspires hope and renewal." The disciples also bowed, reflecting inwardly upon Buddha's teachings, their silence carrying echoes of gratitude and newfound understanding. Beneath the Bodhi tree, Buddha sat once again, his serene presence a reminder of patience's infinite potential and love's timeless power. Another day, another moment arose for teachings beneath the shade of bamboo in the grove. A father approached, his brow furrowed deeply. He carried the weight of anger, his voice trembling with frustration. "Great teacher," he began, "my son resists my guidance at every turn. I fear my anger alienates him further." The Buddha turned toward the swaying bamboo. His eyes softened, filled with compassion. "What does the bamboo teach us, my friend?" The father glanced at the grove uneasily. "The bamboo bends but does not break beneath the wind's pressure," he muttered uncertainly. The Buddha gestured to the stalks. "Exactly, my friend. Observe how the bamboo stands tall, flexible and unbroken by the wind's aggression." He continued, "Parenting is like tending bamboo. It requires adaptability, strength and patience to endure moments of disobedience peacefully." The father's shoulders remained tense, his thoughts clouded by anger. "But what if I cannot? What if my anger overwhelms my patience?" The Buddha walked toward the bamboo grove, his hands clasped. He plucked a leaf, raising it delicately. "This leaf trembles." He turned back toward the father. "Do you see the tremble as ruin or momentary?" The father frowned deeply, watching the leaf sway gently. "Momentary, of course. The leaf settles as the wind quiets." "Precisely," said the Buddha, with warmth. "Your anger is like the wind, your heart like the trembling leaf. Let it settle naturally." The father gazed at his clenched fists with discomfort. "But still, I feel guilt for these eruptions." "Guilt binds you tightly, my friend," the Buddha explained. "But guilt need not strangle growth. It should inspire transformation instead." The Buddha turned back toward the grove's tallest stalk. This stalk grew imperfectly, yet remains resilient. "Do you think perfection was its strength?" The father shook his head, murmuring, "It is resilient because it has adapted to survive." "Yes," the Buddha affirmed softly. "Like bamboo, resilience grows not from perfection but from embrace of imperfection's wisdom." He then knelt beside the bamboo roots, tracing their intricate network gently. "Parenting intertwines us with children. Like these roots strengthen each stalk." He concluded, "Anger cannot sever the connection between you and your son, but patience nourishes it to flourish against life's storms." The father breathed deeply, absorbing each word like sunlight. "I see now. Parenting is neither perfect nor easy but deeply rooted and enduring." The Buddha's eyes gleamed gently. "Exactly. A father's patience is adaptable, sustaining love through challenges, mistakes and growth." "Adapting like bamboo," the father whispered, a small smile emerging. "I will nurture my bond through patience's strength." The Buddha inclined his head kindly. "Begin anew. Each day, like bamboo reaches skyward despite storms. Growth requires humility, my friend." The father bowed, gazing toward the grove wistfully, understanding illuminated within. "Thank you for showing me the strength and flexibility." Another day ended peacefully, wisdom gently nourishing the grove's roots of resilience. Another day, another dusk illuminated the temple courtyard, where the Buddha gathered disciples beneath the stars' silvery gaze. A mother approached, weary and burdened, her voice faint yet resolute. "Blessed One," she said softly, "I have failed countless times as a parent. I strive for perfection but falter." The Buddha observed her kindly, motioning toward the courtyard's centerpiece, a vase, ornate and imperfect. "Do you see this vase's beauty?" he asked. The mother nodded hesitantly, her eyes resting on cracks etched across its surface. "Indeed, Blessed One," she murmured. "But it has flaws." The Buddha raised the vase thoughtfully, its moonlit surface shimmering. "These cracks reflect its journey, not diminish its purpose. Imperfection does not negate its wisdom, nor its usefulness." He placed the vase gently upon the courtyard stones. Parenting, like this vase, is a vessel, holding love, lessons, and the essence of growth amidst imperfections. The mother lowered her gaze, clasping her hands tightly. "But my imperfections weigh heavy upon me. They whisper that I am unworthy, incapable of nurturing wisely." The Buddha's voice softened, each word imbued with warmth. "Every parent's journey is painted with lessons learned, missteps embraced, and courage rekindled." He continued, gesturing to the stars above. "Do these stars appear flawless, without shadow? Yet their light guides travelers unerringly through night's uncertainty." Likewise, the Buddha explained, as parents, you illuminate your child's path, not through perfection but through unwavering care and presence. The mother's eyes glistened with uncertainty. "And yet I fear the weight of my flaws may misguide instead of nurture." The Buddha knelt beside the vase, tracing cracks lovingly. Each flaw holds a story, a challenge faced, a hardship endured, a wisdom earned. He asked gently, "Do you think less of this vase because of cracks, or respect its resilience through trials?" The mother hesitated, considering deeply. "Respect, Blessed One. Its beauty lies in strength, not flawlessness." The Buddha's smile softened. "Exactly. Strength grows in the embrace of imperfection, transforming cracks into reflections of growth and love." He then poured water into the vase, its clarity shimmering within. The water remains pure despite imperfections, its essence unchanged. "Your imperfections," the Buddha continued, "do not diminish your love or wisdom as a parent. They strengthen your humanity." The mother inhaled shakily, tears cascading. "But how can I trust myself to rise above moments of doubt?" The Buddha placed his hand upon hers, his gaze luminous with compassion. "Trust grows like roots, deepening through trials, expanding through humility." He pointed to the temple garden, its flowers blooming vibrantly despite uneven terrain. Even amidst difficulties, growth flourishes when nurtured patiently. Parenting is a garden, the Buddha concluded. Each seed sprouts lessons, flaws intertwining with beauty, resilience blossoming from imperfection. The mother touched the vase delicately, her heart lighter, her soul steadied. "I understand now. Imperfection holds love, like the stars hold light." The Buddha inclined his head kindly, speaking softly, "May your imperfections guide patience, and your love illuminate the paths your child walks." Another day ended, wisdom reflected in every crack, resilience illuminating paths yet untrodden. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.